in Basel errangen sie die Bronzemedaille. Total Hope OLD, der Oldenburger Sohn des Totgelassers seiner Blue Horse Baumschulpromoter, und Isabel Frese, Norwegen, Norway.
It's a very tricky start here for one we would expect to be doing very, very well come 8 or 9 minutes time score-wise. Gets into the ring. The judging, of course, starts coming inside the whiteboards. One of the world's top 10 here, Isabel Fraser and Total Hope. Individual top 10 in the Paris Olympic Games with this horse. Grand Prix freestyle finalist at the Europeans at Riesenbeck and third at the World Cup finals this year at Basel. They were never out of a podium place in the Grand Prix or the freestyle at any World Cup show they presented at this winter just past. Isabel and Total Hope, their last international run was in fact those World Cup finals in Basel. Actually ends up being very, very straight, but what I think you could probably see quite clearly there was that she was just in off the track. She just wanted to not have any risk of being involved with the boards, so she just comes in that half a metre, no more, away from the marker at sea before she makes her halt and rein back. What's going to be quite interesting is whether Isabel can quite make it out in front of Henri Roost and Tiffany Steinman. Of course, it's Olympic horse versus Olympic horse. This is really laying down the gauntlet now. There's very, very little being left undone here by this pair. Huge ground covering changes. wouldn't say she necessarily got the response she wanted there in the extended canter. 8.2 is given. I think there was more that the frame could have done, and I think Isabel thought the same. We haven't had many, if any, average scores over 8, and she gets for her 2 tempies and extended canter in quick succession. This horse is incredibly straight down this centre line. Turning into an incredible evening for the Nordic countries as her running total puts her now in front of Finnish rider, Finnish Olympian Henri Roost. As I say, it is for them both Paris Olympic horse versus Paris Olympic horse. .7.8 for that last Piaf. This is all going the right way. Look at that, 74%, possibly even more to come with the last few scores, which will be helped by a pretty good final halt. That's a real challenge. That's enough to go into the lead. The question is, will they stay there for the last few horse and rider pairs? How are we looking at our winner of the Havens Prize here tonight? Isabel Fraser and her Paris partner, her World Cup Finals podium finisher, Total Hope. Isabel Fraser does it. She goes into the lead, 74.261, clearly in the lead across all 5 judges here tonight. The Norwegian rider rides to form, but that, of course, is not always possible. She does it, though, and there are 4 horse and rider pairs who could yet take it away from them. There's quality still to come, but Isabel is going to take quite some beating.
Bei uns ist ein weiteres Paar aus Deutschland. In diesem Jahr unter anderem siegreich im 5